Today, traders 1 minute mindset reset. Beautiful sunny weekend in Canada. I've been wearing shorts and all weekend. It's been unbelievable for February. I don't think I've ever seen this in my lifetime growing up here. So today we're talking about, I blame myself for all of the silly, stupid things that I did learning to trade. So we've just started the week. And, I've done lots of videos in the past about blowing up accounts and emotional, impulsive, irrational trading. But I think this is a good time to sort of revisit some of those topics and talk about the playbook. I've talked about the three types of trades. Basically, we have 3-day setups. We have day 3 breakout trades, and we have the opening range initial balance that forms our new high and low for the new week, a new timing cycle and a new week. And I know it's frustrating for traders that are still getting caught into front side moves or getting caught into losing trades. And as I reinforce this over and over again, if you are not already at a consistently profitable situation in your trading, you should just be studying and demo trading your trading. If you are losing money, you should be using a demo account. If you don't have the experience to back up using live money in the markets, you should be using a demo account. You shouldn't be doing anything unless you're consistently profitable, but most importantly, unless your process is consistent. So I'm going to reinforce this whole idea of the importance of understanding a new week, a new month, a new day. They are all critical in terms of new timing cycles, highs and lows of the week. There are lots of repeating questions, and I have to say it's so important to really respect these timing cycles and highs and lows of the weeks and the new weeks, because again, the breakouts, the failed breakouts are where your gold lies. That is what will give you the thesis for understanding who is trapped in the market. If you are getting into the market and getting caught into losing trades, that means you're still front side. So again, I have to reinforce the simplicity of waiting and being patient, because that's how you make money in the markets. And we're at a point now where the repeating rinse and repeat trade opportunities, whether you use the 1 minute, 3 days, the 5 minute, the 15 minute, that's entirely your choice. Levels, numbers, trade setups. It's so important to know exactly what you are looking for. We're not trying to trade and guess a direction in the market. We are looking, or I am looking specifically only for certain setups because I've done all those other things. And even if you're struggling, I will reinforce to you that this is easy and simple once you get it. There are traders out there now that are nailing this every single day. So little subtle tweaks in your belief system, getting rid of baggage. Like one of my big challenges was that I wanted to make money so bad, and I knew how to trade, but I wasn't consistently profitable. This is years ago. And I would study all weekend, and I would go back on Monday and do everything that I said I wouldn't do. And then I'd lose, and then by the end of the week, I'd make it back, and then I'd lose it again at the beginning of the week again. So I said this last week, Monday was my worst day of the week. I was so excited to come into the market, and I wanted to make money. I wanted to get some pips. I wanted to get into a trade. Except that I really didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't understand about traders being trapped on the wrong sides of the market. And those failed breakouts are where your gold lies, when you understand the importance of dragging traders and triggering new breakouts into the markets. So we saw perfect examples of that today. Those are right out of the playbook, and there's traders taking trades that aren't even trade setups, because they're up high or down low. And I'm going to say this again and again. I have never ever said to sell the high or buy the low. You need to get in. If you make this little subtle improvement in your belief and your approach to the market, you'll stop trying to get in early. That's what I would do. I would get in early to try and call the high. I'm still front side. And then I would average into that. I'm still front side. And I would get stressed and stressed and stressed, and finally it would break down, consolidate, and go back in my direction. And I'd get out as soon as I could to get out of break even and not lose any money, only to watch the trade move in the direction that I thought was right in the first place. If I'd only had the patience and the understanding of time, new hour, New York Open, and letting the trade set up. So I have to take responsibility for all the impatience and irrational, emotional trading that I did. But traders have asked me this over and over again. What did you do that helped you change? I had to stop doing that. That's the bottom line. I had to stop doing that. There is no other answer. You need to stop doing what you're doing. If you're doing things that are making you money, keep doing them. If you are doing things that aren't making you money, it's not the playbook. It's not the trade setups. You're not trading any setups. You're getting in front side. You're getting in early. You're trading something that's not even giving you a signal yet because it's up high or you're down low. So it is what it is. I had to kick myself in the pants. That's what made the difference. So I had to stop and sit back because I would trade on Monday knowing that there would be a big 3-day setup for the week. And as I've said this before, I would get beat up on Monday, Tuesday, carve my way back slowly, and then make money on Friday and get back to break even or just above break even and say, why didn't I just hit that one trade with some size as it built up the template over the week? So it's critical to study and understand how you will make easy money in the markets. Not guessing directions, not getting in early, not trying to catch a move. So day 1, day 2, day 3, there are 3-day setups. There are 3-day breakouts. There are 3-day setups that involve day 2 breakouts because it's a new week and a new timing cycle. So for the traders have said that, it's too confusing, the opening range and all that. Why is it day 1? Because it's a new week. And some traders found that out today. It's a new week, a new high and low of the week, a new timing cycle. I have to say this with emphasis because it's going to happen again. You need to pay attention when there's a new timing cycle, a new week. Day 1 for the new week is Monday, opening range. I cannot repeat it anymore. There are 3 different types of main setups. So don't drag last week's template into the new week unless you're at the high or low of the week, high or low of the month, high or low of the year. So if you can just make these subtle little adjustments, as I did, and then make one really good trade, and then focus on doing that the next day, make one more really flawlessly perfect trade. Don't try to get something that's moving and get in. That's not what will help you consistently grow your business over time, because what will happen with that is that you'll get the same thing. You'll get some winners, you'll get some losers, then you'll get your ass kicked and you'll get mad and get frustrated and say it doesn't work. You're not following a process when you do stuff like that. Stick to a process. Everything's in there. It's laid out. But if you're trying to get into the market and get trades, that's a completely different issue. That's stuff that you have to correct. You have to get rid of your wants, needs, and desires. Put them to the back burner and focus on the process and executing the best trade setups, and you'll get everything that you're after. But only once you change all this other stuff that's going through your head that I got to get in, I got to get a trade. It doesn't work. That is not trading. That is trying to guess a direction and get lucky. That's all that is. That's gambling. So when I tell you this, I'm telling myself all the things that I had to hear over and over again until I finally started to stop doing all of those things. And guess what? Slowly building it up, making sure that I wouldn't engage in that impulsive, irrational, emotional behavior based on my wants, needs, and desires. That is not trading. Trading is so simple, but you have to get this sorted out first. Stick to the trading setups. If you're not sure, don't trade. Study, watch, learn. Map out your levels. Identify the pairs that hypothetically are setting up with those templates. Day 3, I said this on the weekend, day 3 is where you make money. Especially when it goes 3 levels. Sometimes it's, like oil is a great example. Broke down 75 pips and then it went back to the high of the week. So what? Who cares? It still gave 75 pips. Lock it in, get off the screen. Don't hang around and try to get more and give it back and blow your account up. I keep saying, lock it in, come back tomorrow. Take what it gives you. I know some traders want to keep trading all day. That's entirely your choice. Other traders are starting to understand because you can grow your account. I got to hit some stuff on the head because what I said this at the beginning of the year, I want to make sure that traders get the results that they're after, but I cannot control what you do behind closed doors and how you think. I cannot control that. You can. I have to control myself. So I know what blew up my accounts, and I know what's grown my accounts, and I know what pays me every week. Setups. And I know that impatience costs me money, and being patient makes me money. So have a think about that. Congratulations to the traders who have made some serious advances in their trading. But I'm going to say that 90% of what's happening in terms of performance, process, and results is because of what happens in between my ears. And I know what trade setups make me money. I said this the other day. We make money when markets pump. Well, for me, if I'm shorting, when they pump up. But I don't get in on the front side, and I don't try to counter trend a market in a breakout unless it breaks down and I'm on the backside. And then I also understand if I'm on the backside of a move and it's day 2, whatever, that it still may peter out, and I just lock in what I get. There's other days when we're going to, like gold, high of the year, high of the month, high of the week, high of the day, it could collapse all the way back down. So I emphasize all of this because I have had traumatic experiences. Traumatic. I lost a lot of money. But I did not give up. And I was making money, giving it back, making money, giving it back. And I carved my way back only through regimented processes and setups. That is how I did it. That is how I built everything up. And that is what keeps me going now. It's simple. It's simple. When you understand and you see these, you cannot unsee it. So frustration, anger, resentment, guilt, all the emotions that people go through with trading are the only things that could be fixed were by me. I had to do all that. I had to repair all that myself. I had to work on my emotional state of mind, my belief systems about myself, my success, about money, all of that. So I cannot emphasize the 7-step daily routine every single day. You should be bulletproofing yourself mentally, but also in your process, in your ability to be patient and wait and understand what you are actually doing at the screen. This is a business. You're here in the most competitive environment in the world. They are there, they being the other side, whatever you want to call them. They're there to take your money. Who are you kidding? You either get really good or you lose it all. That's it. Or you walk away. Make up your mind what you're going to do. That's it. Get really, really good at what you're going to do and learn how to do it. Give up or lose. And losing was not an option for me. Giving up was not an option for me. So, it was hard work on myself, because when you're at the screen, your emotions and your adrenaline and your fight flight take over. And it takes a lot of skill to just Number one, understand which setups are going to protect you the most and make you the most money and the easiest to trade. Number two, the calmness and confidence to understand which ones to hold on to when they're winning, and to scale in and add in and hold on to those. The confidence to take money off the table, and the impatience and discipline. When I say impatience, the impatience to cut a loser. Be so impatient when you know you're wrong to get out. Cut the loss. You can make that back when it's small. You can cut a loss and make it back. But these are all the things that you will face on an ongoing basis the rest of your trading career. And it's as hard and as easy as you want to make it, because it's all up here. So I would go back and do the same garbage over and over again, even though I knew how to trade. But I wasn't trading. I was gambling. I was getting into stuff. I wasn't patient. I didn't understand time rotation. I didn't understand timing cycles, new day, new week, new session, all of that. So it's right there. It's right there. It's there for you every single day, every single week. And it will be. It'll still be there. And it works. But you have to work it. And only you can do the work for yourself. So hopefully that ran on a little bit today, but it's so critical. It is so critical. My kids, I tell them the same thing. You want something? Get it done. Make it happen. Nobody's going to give you anything. 10% of the people I played sport with, no matter what they did, 10% of the professionals that I trained with, 10% of the athletes, 10% of people in general are going to get lucky breaks. They're going to be in the right place at the right time. They're going to have all the tools they need to get that opportunity, or to be successful, or to be in the right profession, or to be in the markets. Except that to do it long term and be really good at it, you need to work at it. You need to work at it. And the other 90% that make it there and that are successful worked at it every single day in and day out. They slept, even when they were sleeping, they're thinking about it, because that's what they wanted so bad that they were willing to do whatever it took to make it happen. So a little bit of a run on today, but I just reinforce everything is there. It's there. You have to work at it. It is a business and it is a performance profession. So it's Monday. We're going to get some big trades. Be patient. Let the market set up. Understand what a best trade setup is. Know when the odds are 90-10 in your favor. Make it happen one perfect trade at a time, and then build on that and do it again. Have a great day, traders. Beautiful sunny day. Get to the gym, get some exercise, get some sleep wherever you're at in the globe. Get rested. Look after yourself. How you do one thing is how you do everything. And may the markets go with you.